Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Retro Gaming Revisited. Today we're going to do something rather special. Special because we haven't done one yet, or at least I haven't done one yet. It's an NES game. It's a legit NES game. One of the first games that I actually played on the system, not counting Duck Hunt and Mario and Legend of Zelda. This is WrestleMania Challenge. Unfortunately, it is by LJN, but it's not one of their worst ones. This one's not too bad. I think the limitations of the console meant they couldn't fuck around too much. So you know, it's got its good things and bad things. Obviously, the roster there's five wrestlers on the cover, but you know there's a lot more when you get into the game, and I will show it to you soon. I'm looking forward to trying this. Well, I have played it before, but I was like 6 years old, so I don't really remember it that well. Yeah, so the first NES game, legit NES game. We're not going to be doing games like we're not going to be downloading Japanese games from emulators and stuff like that. Yeah, we're going to do it the real way because it's the only way to do it. So I'm going to pop this in, and we're going to crack on with the video. Hello everybody, okay, we're back. That took a little while longer than I had anticipated. Okay, so what happened was basically I got the game to work in the NES after blowing in it and everything like that. Once I got the game to work, I restarted recording and everything. I did a recording on here. And well, I don't know what happened, but when I finished the recording, I turned this one off. I went to get the flash drive from my Hopog PVR recorder. I put it into the laptop, and the file was there. I started to copy it to the computer. It said the file wasn't there anymore, and just that it said the file was gone, and that, well, I can't recover the file. I don't know where it is. So all that gameplay I just did has been wiped. So I'm trying this one more time, and we'll see if this works. If this works, then you're watching this, then it worked. Right. So your game type. We're going back to the game now. You got player versus computer, player versus player, or players versus the computer. Okay. Now remember, this is on the NES, so they were very limited to what they could do. So you know, let's take into account how far they pushed the envelope. So okay, right, player one. Obviously, because I'm here on my own. So you can choose from, I think it was 9 characters, including this one, who is yourself. It's yourself. So yeah, you got this one, and then Macho King Randy Savage. Obviously, he's the Macho Man, but this was after he won King of the Ring. Ultimate Warrior, Ravishing Rick Rude. I remember him more from WCW. You know. I don't remember him being in the WWF when I was watching it. Brutus Beefcake. Why he's in there, I don't know. Why we couldn't have Jake the Snake or Ric Flair or something like that, I don't know. This was probably actually before Ric Flair came over to WWF. Okay, forget I said that. But still, Jake the Snake. Hulk Hogan, yeah. Andre the Giant, Big Boss Man, and Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Okay, so I'm going to pick Hogan as my team captain. You can do single bout, 1 versus 1. You do tag match or Survivor Series 3v3. Now I know Survivor Series traditionally is 4, but I think with the limitation of the console they couldn't make it up to 4 people. So we're going to do Survivor Series. We're going to do 3v3. So I have to pick my two teammates, the Boss Man and the Macho Man. All right. So here's the game. The controls, I have to say straight off, the controls are not probably what you're assuming they are. They're isometric, which means up is not necessarily up and down is not down. It's more like they make you walk towards different parts of the ring. So effectively down makes me walk towards the left hand ropes. From what you can probably see here. Each wrestler has a couple of different moves. They can do the atomic drop, suplex, body slam, and they all do a ground move, like dropping the knee or the elbow or something like that. Something along those lines. And you have to deplete their energy bar completely before you can pin them. So Brutus Beefcake has been eliminated. Trust me, that's a good thing. Okay, so this is Ravishing Rick Rude I'm in the ring with now. The wrestlers, it's good because the wrestlers do look like how they are supposed to look. That's a power move. Every wrestler has a power move and they're all different. They all have a different animation. So yeah. As far as I'm aware, it doesn't matter who you pick because nobody has an advantage. Like, as far as I'm aware, no one's faster than anyone else. I could be completely wrong. All I know is that the Ultimate Warrior, when he throws people, he throws them out of the ring if you're near enough to the ropes, which is kind of cool. Just going to eliminate him. I don't want this video to go on too long. I've done this 3 times in a row now, and the first time, the halfway through the Nintendo just cut out and disappeared. So that was a hardware fault. But the last one, I don't know what happened. Like I said, that media file, the recording just disappeared and went missing. Alright, so there's Andre. I'm going to tag in Boss Man. And what it does, it automatically rotates through your team. So as you can see now, the Macho Man is now at ringside for me instead of Hogan. And of course, like I said, each wrestler has different moves. So the Boss Man has the splash like that. Macho Man obviously has his patented elbow drop. You won't use that yet. Tag in the Macho Man. It's nice how, like I said, the wrestlers they look like who they're supposed to look like. I have to apologise, I have a bit of a cold. Hence all the sniffling and sneezing. Because with a game on the NES, it would be so easy to have characters as colourful as the wrestlers that this is based around, and for them to look terrible, effectively. I just want to get him on the ground. Okay, so I hadn't hit that before. That's why I was like, what, am I going to hit him? Am I going to hit him? He's running away, doesn't want to get pinned. Too bad. That's a pretty high standing leap. Alright, so I got through that without losing anybody. I was a bit annoyed because the last time I played it, I managed to jump out of the ring and I got counted out. And I asked if I wonder if survivors, if it shows all three of your guys survived. And there he is, the Ultimate Warrior in his steroided glory. Well, we all know about that. So, okay, that was WrestleMania Challenge on the NES. I'm not going to delve too much deeper into it. They could have had a slightly different roster, but I suppose these were the main inventors at the time. I mean, you could have had Sergeant Slaughter, $1 Million Man, guys like that. But you know, I mean, this obviously they were given, when they bought the license, they were given a choice of wrestlers to pick, and they probably picked the ones that, you know, you've got to have some good guys and some bad guys, otherwise you won't able to play against. So that's the end of that. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope this one has worked, because I'm going to be really pissed off if it ain't. If you're watching this, it means it's worked. So please subscribe down here, and check out the description for groups that I'm affiliated to now, and my Twitter handle and stuff. Appreciate it. Thanks very much if you're new to the channel. I'll see you again soon.